Hello there! So today's video is going to be on things that don't really make sense or annoy me in films. Starting with number one, when people don't close their doors. Like, this can either be a flat door to their flat, or house doors, or car doors. Like, this is all you've got to do. Like, that is all you've got to do and the door is closed. And like, then you see them walk into their house and like, the door is still open. I'm just like, did you not want to get that? No? Okay. And then the thing is, I can't enjoy the rest of that film. Like, that'll keep coming back to me every 2 minutes, like, he didn't close the door, he didn't close the door. And then if I watch that film again, or somebody, like, speaks of it, I'll be like, that's the guy that didn't close the door, you know? That'll, like, stay with me forever, probably longer than the plot of the story. And number two, it is not an official grocery shopping experience unless the bags are made out of brown paper and it contains 1 stick of French bread. Like, you know, you see them walking in with like 3 like brown paper bags, and I'm like, if that was in real life, those bags would have been ripped by now and your groceries would have been everywhere. And like, the end of that baguette would have been broken off. That's like a family tradition in every house, you know, you always break the end of a baguette, like, that's like a prize or something. When girls can't choose between guys, like, Twilight was basically 4 films of Bella not knowing what she wanted. And I kind of felt like they made it drag out for a bit too long. I mean, like, yeah, sure, other stuff happened along the way. And I didn't read the book, so, you know, I could possibly stand corrected. And I know that books are always really different to the film. But I don't know, the film just kind of ruined the whole Twilight experience for me. If somebody has actually liked the Twilight books, and, like, if somebody actually explained them to me, I'm sure I'd probably see it in another way. So I'm pretty much going to leave that bit there. Or, like, when there's 2 guys. There's a really nice guy that would obviously treat the girl like a princess, and then there's a douchebag. And of course, like, half the time she'll choose a douchebag, and then the douchebag treats her like crap. So then she'll go to the nice guy, and the nice guy's like, we're perfect together. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, did you not see her get with the douchebag? But then the douchebag treated her like crap, so she went to you. Like, where have you been since, like, the start of this film? Another thing is, when people, like, kind of organise how they're gonna meet, or organise dates in films, like, have you never found this suspicious? Like, there's a guy, you know, like, walking into the shop, and he's like, hey babe, I'll pick you up at 8. And I'm like, you'll pick her up at 8, right? Do you know where she lives? No, of course you don't, because you've never met before. Or when they're like, I'll see you there at 8. And then you're just like, oh, where are we meeting? Oh, obviously we're both psychic, because let's just, you know, turn up somewhere at 8 and hopefully it'll be at the same place. I'm just like, this makes no sense. Like, do you not need her number or something? You'll just pick her up at 8. Yeah, I'll just pick you up at 8. I'd like to see if that actually works in real life. When horror films say based on a true story, you can pretty much bet that it isn't actually based on anything. Based on a true story can just mean somebody died. You know, we're gonna make a film because the producer of this film happened to, like, read a story on the internet on how somebody died, and then, like, smoked, like, this giant bowl of pot, and then suddenly got this idea to make a film that has nothing to do with the actual incident, but of course we'll say based on a true story. For example, Paranormal Activity. Everybody was worried that that was real. And then Paranormal Activity 2 came out, Paranormal Activity 3 came out. And if you still think that, like, the stuff that happened in Paranormal Activity is real, there is something wrong with you. You need to, like, get yourself checked out. And I'm sorry if I just crushed your hopes and dreams right there. But it's not real. Santa isn't real. Ooh, what are you gonna do about that now? That pretty much kind of ends it there. I don't want to make the video too long, even though it's already 4 minutes long. If you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up. If you really, really liked it, then subscribe. If you didn't like it and you hated it, then stick your thumb up your bum. I'm gonna leave that there till next video. Leave me a comment, maybe I'll respond to it. Leave me a topic, maybe I'll talk about it. So, till next video.